It's never too early to start planning your fantasy football drafts for next year, and I believe round 1 is going to be completely different than what it was last year, so here are the top 12 guys. At the 12th pick, you should be drafting Brock Bowers. He was a tight end 1, he was 33 overall. This guy absolutely dominated and had a generational season as the Raiders tight end. With the quarterback carousel, he had 112 receptions, 1,194 yards, and 5 touchdowns. That's just going to continue to add on more and more, especially if they're able to go ahead and get a stable quarterback in Vegas. Number 11, I have Malik Nabers. He finished as the wide receiver 6, 27th overall. This is another guy who had a quarterback carousel throughout the year. Even as a rookie, he still dominated and he missed games. 109 receptions, 1,204 yards, and 7 total touchdowns on the season with missing regular season games and having quarterback carousel is some elite numbers. If the Giants are able to go ahead and draft a rookie quarterback that is actually stable in New York, I expect him to go ahead and be a top 5 wide receiver next year. And number 10, I have Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was the wide receiver 3 last year. Everybody knows what Amon-Ra St. Brown is about. He's very consistent. He has a lot of blow-up games. Even though Ben Johnson isn't the Lions offensive coordinator anymore, he's still going to get a ton of work in this offense. Goff loves them. At number 9, I have Devon Achane. He finished as the RB5 last season. This guy has some elite PPR upside if you're in PPR leagues. Being a running back and having 78 receptions for 592 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns is some great stuff, man. At number 8, I have Nico Collins. He finished as the wide receiver 24, but before this man got injured and missed some games with a hamstring injury, he was the wide receiver 1 in leading the league in receiving yards. And with a new offensive coordinator come to Houston, I expect him to do great. At number 7, of course, I have Jahmyr Gibbs, the guy who absolutely dominated in Detroit when David Montgomery went down. And even with David Montgomery, he still dominates. Going forward, the Lions are probably still going to go ahead and split the backfield, but Gibbs always gets some more explosive plays and always puts up more fantasy points, even if he is the RB2 on the depth chart. I expect him to go ahead and continue to put up those insane numbers that he puts up. Drop a like and follow for part 2.